What is going on, Rocket Lab investors? So today we're going to go over a few things about some insider selling because I want you to be aware of what's going on. And is it concerning? Yes. Is it normal? Yes. But either way, you need to be aware of what's going on so you're fully informed. But first, Rocket Lab closed at $9.25 today, so that's really great. We are still maintaining $9. I am honestly shocked that we are not in the $8 range and even $7 range. With that fast of a run up, typically a big sell off can happen. So that really makes me happy. I am heavily invested in Rocket Lab. I am trying to put all of my money into Rocket Lab, every cent that I get. So it's great that it's high, but on the flip side, it really sucks because I want to buy my shares at $4 to $5. That's where I'm comfortable buying. But either way, we need to get away from the $4 to $5 range, and we need to be really in the 10 or plus range, simply for the fact that if something happens, we need a cushion, a zone where we can fall back to. At $5, if we had, let's say, 2 rocket explosions, one after another, that would just crater the stock. So it's great that it's up, but there's also the downside of you can't pick up more shares. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Are you happy about where the price is? Do you want it to go down? How many shares are you looking to buy? Any kind of information I would love to hear. It will definitely help the community, and it will definitely help the channel. So please comment down below. But let's take a look at what's going on. So from MarketBeat, we have some news in regards to Director Michael D. Griffin sold 39,446 shares, and he sold these on August 22nd for an average price of $6.90 for a total transaction of $272,000. And the director owns 42,000 shares right now, 42,353. So that's kind of a big chunk considering how much he owns. I mean, 39,000 that's a big sell. So that's a large amount. Then next up, we've got CFO Adam Spice. And when it comes to CFOs, you have to be aware because CFOs see everything inside the business. They see the health of the business. Like people say, so I follow how CFOs react and what they buy and what they sell. If you see a CFO buying a ton of shares instead of selling, that's a great sign. They know something. They have faith in the company because they know the financials. They know how long they can go for. They know how much they can absorb bad hits. So I would really invest based off a CFO than say a CEO. But Adam Spice sold 62,512 shares. This happened on August 22nd with an average price of $6.96 for a total transaction of $435,000. So that's up there. And it's a little concerning. Adam Spice has been selling a ton of shares. Like if you look, he's been consistently selling. So that's a little concerning. But on the flip side, he owns 1,321,165 shares. And that's valued at roughly $9 million. So he is heavily, I want to say, invested in the company. And you might be thinking this is absolutely horrible and terrible. You have to remember, startups issue shares. That's typically how they compensate their employees. So this is kind of normal. I would say if Adam Spice sold maybe like 8 million of his shares, which I don't even think he's allowed to. There's certain time frames, there's certain things that they have to do. For example, you're wondering why am I talking about this now? This happened August 22nd, a little while ago. Well, all this information is reported to the SEC, then they have to report it. And then with rules in regards to contracts, there's certain how much they can sell at a time. So you definitely want to keep an eye out on Adam Spice's total amount. If he starts liquidating everything, that tells me there's a bad sign in the company. And I would generally feel nervous about my position in Rocket Lab. But I have a feeling since Adam Spice is with Rocket Lab, he is in it for the long haul, and he probably wants to become a billionaire. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. He's going to make bank one day from his shares. Hopefully we all do. But yeah, I just want you to be aware of what's going on. This is normal. Sales happen consistently, but you always got to pay attention to the key players at a business. And I would say the number one player is the CFO. And then the CEO. Because even if the business was tanking, the CEO is still going to stick around, try and recover it. But the CFO might liquidate everything, try and get out early, walk away with millions. So that's kind of my canary in the coal mine. And I would love to hear, do you pay attention to any specific people when investing, or maybe somebody's somebody specific in RKLB? Is it Peter Beck or is it someone else? I definitely want to hear that, and I would love to hear where you think this stock is going to go. What's your end all be all? Are you hoping that we hit, $20, $30? Are you a $100 person? I definitely want to hear that too. So please comment down below. I definitely appreciate everyone that has been watching the channel or watching the videos. It helps the channel. We are new, starting out. We're only going to get better and better and start pumping out more information and hopefully building a nice community. So, as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money. This video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research and consult a professional before making any financial investments.